Hi there and welcome back to Japan, where the other day, for the first time ever, I heard of NINGEN ISU, who I've now found out are actually quite a big band, and well, quite popular at least. And I was really kind of taken by the whole image of this rather strange, I thought almost sort of cardiac-esque look of a almost clown-like kabuki-style white makeup bassist, the drummer who looked like he was straight out of a Yakuza group, and then you had the lead guitarist who's just like your traditional old Japanese guy in the robes playing. There was something fantastically between parody and kind of traditional styles as well. Came across as genuine. They played a great song as a free piece. It was a big song. Like I said, there was a lot of interesting things in it, but it did feel quite long. And one of the other criticisms I ever so mildly had was obviously the fact that although the free piece gave it a bit more of a crunchy and natural sound, you could hear more of the musicianship, which was great compared to some bigger metal bands. There was also the feeling that maybe over a song that long, you know, they couldn't get quite as much variation of sound. You know, it kind of almost felt like they had less to work with. Anyway, since then, in the comments, you guys have told me that they've been around for 30 years, and this is a band who are doing quite well. Obviously, a lot of people have gotten and commented on this, so I'm really interested to listen to more. Obviously, my technology is still playing up, so I will be watching on my phone, but feel free to join me for this. It's a little bit more Ningen Isu. Let's see how this goes. This one's 6.5 minutes, so it's shorter. He's going for a walk. The Colour Out of Space. Yes, that is the name of the song. And they spell colour with a U. England win. That's psychedelic. They've definitely got the idea of atmosphere down. So it wasn't just that one video, the bassist is always about the facial expressions. I love that the time signatures are really all over the place. We were saying in the previous one, in the comments, they're kind of like the Japanese Led Zeppelin. I'm getting that feeling more now. I love that little break. And that creepy sort of backing vocal is just making it. It's using the vocals to fill in the little spaces that they have. Oh, so he sings. That's such an old school riff, and yet it's so cool. Again, they get so much out of just the sounds of the instruments. There's only 3 of them, but they're getting every last bit out of every instrument, every little sound. It's the backing vocals, everything. This one, they're using their sound a lot more than they did in the previous one. And the previous one had a good sound. That chorus really does grow on you. When you get the feel for the drama, when you get the feel for how that simple chorus contrasts all of the chaos in the rest of the song, it explodes with a lot more energy. You can get behind it more and more towards the end. What a great ending. I'm guessing it's the ending. Yeah, that was much better. I mean, Hartley's scat was good. That was much better, though. Probably less accessible, but I would say that was definitely worth... that's what my phone does now. It's definitely worth the listen, that one, because what really struck me about that is, like I say, first of all, you got more sounds. The backing vocals were great. You got more... I mean, like I say, you could really hear the hands against the strings, or the pleck against the strings, and that made the other one nice, and it had a like sort of a clangy sound as well, as rather than just being compressed sort of heavy guitar sound. But with this one, it was all of the little sounds he was getting out of it, the higher sounds, the lower sounds, everything. There was just more coming out of the 3 of them, along with more time signature changes. Like I say, the hook was kind of, for what you call a hook in this type of song, it was good, but it was amplified by the fact that it was used to release you out of all the chaos of the rest of the song. You had the chaos bits where you're following it, where's it going to go next, where's it going to go next, but not in a confusing way so much as an exciting way, and then bursting out into that last bit. I mean, as you guys know, this style of music is probably not what I would necessarily call my thing in the normal sense, but as someone who loves music writing more than musicianship, I've got to admit, to me, I've always been... I love a great musician, but I've always been much more of a fan of the great songwriters. That when I hear something like this, I just love it for the sheer beauty of the way it's written. So the sound maybe isn't so much my thing, but I can appreciate it. The writing I can definitely appreciate. I love the fact, like I said, I just love the fact you go through all that chaos and all that wonderful bits where you're guessing, you're on the edge of your toes, you're listening, wondering where it's going to go next, and you burst out into that chorus. And it doesn't matter if it's just a fairly standard chorus. It's designed as a release, and it works brilliantly as that, and it makes a fantastic crescendo. The video just kind of looked like a bit of an afterthought. I guess you've been around for 30 years, the music videos may not be your central focus. It was just kind of like a well executed afterthought. It was nicely filmed, but it was much of a muchness. It wasn't really necessary, just kind of framed the sound. So in that way it was good. It didn't add anything to the song, didn't make the song any more memorable, but it was there and it didn't detract from the song. So I guess it was a neutral video, that's fine. But yeah, really good song. Like I say, for something that isn't so much my normal style. It's not the sort of thing I would normally be listening to. I can really appreciate that, and I really do. And like I say, I mean, just to draw context, you know, look at other bands who people say, oh, they're fantastic, you know, sort of metal-driven bands, things like Metallica and Black Sabbath, and they just don't do anything for me. Even the songs that are supposed to be really advanced, I listen to them and just don't really get anything from it. I guess, you know, although I was never a big Led Zeppelin fan, I always appreciated Led Zeppelin a lot more. And to me, this is like the Japanese Led Zeppelin. I get that same feeling of when you hear a good song by them, it's just exciting how it's written, it's exciting how it can really grab you. And yeah, this, a lot more than Heartless Scat, where I was like, yeah, okay, that's good. This, now I can understand why they're so popular. Anyway, I would say apologies, like I say, because I'm editing all this on my phone. I haven't got a laptop at the moment until the weekend, so it's going to take a few days to set it up. I do appreciate that you won't be able to get like a closing screen on this, but please check it out. Just Google search for whatever that was called. I told you in the video, The Color Out of Space by Ningen Isu. Definitely worth checking out. And like I say, sorry that I can't leave links on this at the moment. But for now, from Japan, thank you so much for checking out. And sorry the sound quality was bad. We're getting there. We'll be back on the good quality videos soon. For now, from Japan, ciao. Let's do it with the mirror. Ciao.